Hi everyone, Paula here from Goes to 11 Media, bringing you another episode of Grounds for Divorce Coffee Bean Reviews. And I'm joined by sidekick Rick, also known as my husband. I knew that would make you laugh a little. You seem a little stressed
A little
today.
stressed. What makes you think I'm stressed?
Shall I list what I observed?
Oh, it will be an hour-long segment if we did that. Yeah. You know what? I'm fine. Just lots on the go with the business. Lots of new segments. Lots of editing that I'm doing. If I thought I was editing a lot before, I'm editing a lot more now.
Maybe time to go to decaf. No.
No.
Less sleep, more coffee.
If that happens, it's time to go to Scotch. But you know what? Yeah, I mean, and I'm going to mention the fact that we've got a really, really cool segment that we just launched here a few weeks ago, the Women's Fishing Network, which I'm really stoked about. I've got some amazing ladies that are such talented anglers. Fun to watch on camera and lots of knowledge. And we're expanding that as well. We're going to be having that turn into a new segment every day, which is really exciting. So yeah, new talent coming on board all the time, which is good.
I was going to say, holy smokes.
Right? So we've got a little lighter episode here to do tonight. I mean, we're only going to be doing the review of the one coffee tonight by the looks of it. And it is...
Maybe we should turn it around.
Turn it around. Turn that frown upside down.
Over here. Thanks for getting this set up properly.
At least
I made the coffee. You could at least set it up.
I turned on the lights. Got the camera rolling.
True. I wouldn't have a clue how to film this.
I've got to edit it all.
True. I'll be sleeping while you're doing that.
I've got to post it all.
Okay.
Shall I keep going?
No, let's get on. Let's taste the coffee.
So no, but before we taste the coffee, I'm excited about your creativity here. Because we were talking about a week ago about biscottis, and I'm not going to even try to say what it is in Portuguese. What's it called?
Biscoch.
There you go.
I don't even know if I pronounced that right.
So, but the thing is that we were talking about the idea of cooking or baking or doing whatever and adding in coffee in some capacity into the ingredients.
Yes.
And you came up with a really cool idea of making these coffee bean shaped, which I think are just so cute. They're just awesome. You did a great job. Little biscotti type cookies that are essentially like a chocolatey cocoa flavor, but that you also get the coffee in it as well, which is really good.
I used espresso.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to mention that because people are going, what is that? But I'm going to tell you, these things turned out awesome. And I absolutely love them. And, you know, they're nice, just little Pez.
Well, I did make some larger ones because I like to dip biscuits in my tea or coffee. So yeah.
So no, they're great. Now, the coffee that we're going to do today.
Well, this is...
hang on a second. T-shirt.
Oh, look, how could I have forgotten those beautiful wolves?
Well, some of them look kind of intense. But it's just, you know what, I thought I'd break from the rock and roll trend for a little bit. Got my wolf, my Viking wolf mask here for Fenrir, right? So, but yeah, no, just a little bit of a wolf thing going on here. So,
and why
just
Fenrir?
Well,
why the Viking? Why?
The better question would be why not? It's like there's anything else.
Your heritage, maybe?
Exactly.
Okay.
So we got 49th parallel.
Yes.
Now we've talked about doing them for a little while here.
Yeah.
So what did you pick up for us today?
I picked up the organic espresso, and I thought they only had 3 varieties of espresso. I think they have like over a dozen.
Seriously?
Yes.
Wow.
Some I think are like limited
Okay.
additions. But this is an organic, and they say this particular organic is similar to their old school espresso. I like the idea of an organic, right?
Mind you, most of these coffees are probably grown in areas where it's not like there's a lot of industrial stuff happening.
I don't know.
Up in the mountains of Mexico and whatever, Brazil.
Some beans are grown
Africa.
lower down.
Are they?
Yeah, like in Indonesia.
I thought they were mostly growing high though, aren't they?
Yeah. The elevations vary.
Yeah. So,
Anyways.
cool. All
So
right.
this has notes of... I'm not going to tell you. Let's see if you can figure them out.
Oh, great. We all know how well I do at this, right?
I know.
Set me up
That
for
is
failure.
why.
All right, let's go with this one here. It's just a regular pour over. You done, correct?
Yes.
All right. Man, I can just never make it all the way across. There we go. It's smoky. It's like the first hit that I get off of it is smoky. Full bodied, lots of flavor. Like
Definitely lots of flavor.
Yeah.
Bit of kick. Not acidic.
no,
Not much bitterness.
no. There's a little bit at the backside, a little bit, but very subtle. It's nothing that it would discourage me from drinking it. That's good. I like that one. Okay, Smarty Pants.
Okay, tell them.
Nougat. No, nougat. Isn't that what was supposed to be in like a Three Musketeers bar?
'Cause there's lots of fluffy nougat without Three Musketeers.
Nougat.
It's kind of almost... Coffee's not sweet.
No.
However, there is like a underlying note that may remind you of something sweet.
Dried dates, it says,
That's where I think the richness...
and walnuts. Interesting. Some interesting flavor notes with it. It's a good coffee. I like that. That'd be something I'd drink. Let's see how she does in a latte here. Now I saw you trying to get creative with your latte art. What were you doing there? Do I dare ask?
Well, maybe too much foam.
I feel like I'm in an avalanche trying to dig my way out of it.
I need to practice my latte art.
That's good. I like that. No, I like the latte foam though too. So.
Yeah. You're a latte person.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's tasty. It definitely mutes. Remember I said to you about the bitterness at the end, that last little note? Takes that away completely for me. I'm not getting that at all.
It wasn't really all that
Well,
bitter
it wasn't.
to
No,
begin
I
with.
mean on a 1 to 10, it was like maybe a 3, maybe a 4, but 3 probably. I don't get it at all.
And that's the nature of coffee. It can exhibit bitterness. Or at the other end, more
That's really good.
acidic.
It's a pretty evenly balanced flavored latte. Like
It's very nice.
yeah, like it's
Very
not.
nice. Very good.
It's nothing that you would sit there and go like, oh, it's gonna be have this flavor or that flavor. It's pretty down the middle. Like,
I want to say it's a nice, clean, but
Yeah.
I don't want to give. I don't want to describe it as being on the fruity side, because it definitely is not
No.
on the fruity,
No.
acidic.
not at all.
Not at all. It's,
No.
but it's nice. Like it just feels clean in the mouth.
Yep, it's good. You could drink that morning, afternoon, or at dinner time. To me, it's good all the way around. So
Yeah.
now the question is
Oh yes, the cookies. The biscuits.
the biscotti.
I want to get the one that's down in here. Okay, I'll just use
That's
this.
mine. Really good.
So this is like a Portuguese biscuit style cookie. I found some recipes that these cookies turned out soft and I didn't care for it.
Yeah.
And so I just went to my mom and said, hey, I like those biscuits that you make because they're crunchy. And I double bake these so that like 10 minutes, I'll put it all in the description, but I
really
did double bake them.
Yeah, and you know what? They have that crispiness. They're not hard like, you know, like some biscottis though have that like snap. You know, these aren't quite like that. No, you're making a mess now.
I am.
She didn't even
Okay.
notice.
It's so good. For something so simple.
Yeah, they are.
So simple.
You almost forgot to make them today. And I said, hey, you got to make those cookies again.
Oh, and then it made it just so late.
So quick. So, all right, guys and gals. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. We have some big news. I think we've mentioned to you that we're working with Forbidden Flavors Coffee Roasters out in Brandon, Manitoba to come up with our own line of coffees. And we are in the process right now of working through sort of what we want for flavors. Forbidden Flavors, they make incredible coffees. Love their stuff. And so excited to be working with these folks. Bev McKenzie, amazing lady, an amazing roaster, and we're really, really excited about what's coming for that. So I'm hoping by the end of the month or thereabouts, we should have figured out what we're going to actually have for flavor profiles. And there's going to be 3 different roasts we're going to come up with to start with. And probably see those ready for sale, I'm hoping by sort of middle of April, because that's the target. So stay tuned. In the meantime, don't forget, click like, hit subscribe, hit that reminder bell so you don't miss any future segments. And don't forget to visit our store when we have both stores up and running now. So we have our groundsfordivorce.ca and groundsfordivorce.store, which is operational for US sales and international. And we have the Canadian as well. So we shall see you all back here next week.
Ciao, ciao.